let's go here. I listened to your tips and advice from last time. I tried to apply it. I want to see what you think and what else can be done better. Unfortunately, Giddy, I don't know anymore what are the things that I said to you before. I'm sorry. I don't know how long it has been. Like, when is the last time that we do the replay analysis of yours? If you remember that time or that date, maybe I could recall. I don't even remember the hero that you played in that specific match, right? I mean, I'm really bad when it comes to remembering things. You know, I'm really bad about it. Trust me. If you do bad things to me, I will never forget it. You know, I'm that kind of guy. Regardless if it's months or years ago, I will always remember it. But yeah, when it comes to the good things, when it comes to the good things, it's so easy for me to forget it, because for me, good things are kind of expected as a human being. But worse or bad thing, and then really good stuff, that's the only thing that I will remember for the most part, like the impact of it. Maybe I should configure some filter settings in this webcam thing, like in the what is it? Is it contrast? No, it just gotten worse. Fucking hell. Maybe it's brightness? It seems brightness is the key. Brightness, man. Brightness. 0.4, negative 0.4. Is it kind of natural now? Wait, let me. Am I darker than this? Wait. Let me configure the brightness in the filter of this webcam. Let's go for 0 first, right? And then I'll put my hand in here. So this is basically the actual the actual tone of mine. Or maybe you can just go to my Facebook account and then you will see how what's my actual color. But given this, no, not like this. I think the closest is 0.25. But I have to, yeah, this one is much better. But I have to put my hand over the webcam. So I'm kind of disappointed though. Yeah, it's fine. I think we give it a go. Sleepy Risu, thanks for the follow. Is it Sleepy Risu or Sleepy Riz? Because if it's a Japanese name, it's only Riz. It's not going to be Risu, because the su in Japanese is kind of silent. I don't know. Maybe I'm just watching too much anime. So yeah. What's your comment? I think using spells on high priority target, don't shove mid to give enemy a free lane too much. Don't just throw my body and die when I'm strongest on the map. Yeah, you have no idea. It's fine. I don't have any idea too. I'm just randomly throwing shits that I know. It's fine. Don't mind me. So yeah. Sleepy Rhino. Sleepy Rhino. Sleepy Rhino. Oh. So someone told me Risu means squirrel. Squirrel. I like the squirrel. I mean, my profile picture is no, it's a squirrel. It's a chipmunk, right? Yeah, Alvin the chipmunk. Because my real name is Alvin, so I choose that one. Yeah. So in this game, I'm sorry. I'm going to focus on this one. Sleepy Risu. Those new to the channel don't know it yet. I mean the focus that I'm talking about, you'll see it. With the old guys, they will just shut up and listen. Student medal. What's your medal again, Giddy? Why is this loading? Wait, what? No, this is my medal. It's bugged. What is your What is your What is your medal, bro? Why it's not showing up? Or maybe I paused the game, that's why. Bro, Giddy, tell me your medal. I don't see it in here. Because I want to put it in the Ancient 4. Okay, thank you. Ancient 4. What is it? You're the Magnus? With caps lock? Yeah, I believe you, sir. Panusi Pizza? Hi, Gid? Ah, your friend? Your friends? Are you still friends after playing together for some time? Yeah, you win, so maybe that's why you're still friends. But if you lose so hard, maybe you're not friends anymore. I mean, that's what I'm thinking, or that's my experience as well. For I don't know, man. I mean, Dota 2, there's a lot of shit going on in there. All right. So, let's go now. Okay, so it's going to be Ember. All right. You actually played the Observer Ward in here. I think there's a slight delay in comments. Yeah, there is, because there's moderators, you know? Like what happened earlier when there's a troll that is throwing shits at me. It didn't even show up in the chat because it has been blocked by moderator. Like 4 seconds or 6 seconds delay. I'm not sure. So let's see it here. Okay, link my Steam on my Discord. Greetings? Ah, okay. Alright. I'm sorry, Bamana. Since you said it's going to be Giddy, so I'll go for Giddy first.
Absolutely not what I expected.
So, body blocking, nothing unusual. Itemizations, nothing unusual as well, like pretty standard. But when it comes to this Fairy Fire, are you actually expecting that you're going to contest or fight this this mid lane matchup close? Because you're only going to you're only going to buy the Fairy Fire if you think that the enemy is actually going to play aggressive, and then you just turn around, survive the engagement, and then kill the guy. So maybe the Fairy Fire is not a good idea in here. Especially that we're talking about Ember. The guy doesn't have a burst damage, so but yeah, it's still a fine item. But for me, since you're going to rush the bottle, maybe just go for other stats item, or maybe Killing Blade as well, just to get more chances of last hitting. Like Killing Blade is like what, 6 damage for ranged heroes. If you go for the mantle, let's compare it in here, right? 130, 6 damage. With mantle, 140, 3 intelligence. That means 3 damage. Yeah, this one is 2 damage because 2 all attributes. But yeah, only for farming, of course. So I'm not. That's my first comment. But overall, the itemization is actually good.
MMR is just a number.
And then power shot, I like it. I like what I see. This one is really good. You are totally abusing the fact that you are ranged and then you're stronger right now against the Ember. The Ember could go for the Flame Guard and then try to get the range creep or even harass you. But since you have level 1 power shot, the damage is 150. It's more than enough to break the Flame Guard. But you have to be careful though. You have to make sure that you are going to hit him as first target. Because if it's being reduced by 20% as a second target, it's only going to be 120. And if it's third target is going to be like 120 minus 20%. 24, 96 damage only. So it's not going to be enough to go for the flame guard. So it's either first target or second target to pop the flame guard. That's the first wave. I definitely like it. So you're attacking from the high ground, and then the creeps are not aggroing you. That means the Ember doesn't have vision in there. Wait, what? Why do you need to go for the Iron Branch play right there? You should not do that. And this is actually a big timing for the enemy, because if they recognize that you don't have Power Shot, he can just go for Flame Guard and then take advantage of it, and then clear the whole wave while you're out of Power Shot. Because if you're out of Power Shot, that means you cannot dispel or remove the Flame Guard of this Ember. If you're going to right-click the Ember, he can actually try to right-click you as well, and then he got the Flame Guard on. So you're going to definitely lose the battle. Unless you back off a little, like under tower, you're fine. But yeah, I like the first usage of the Power Shot. Yeah, this is what happened now, right? And the problem with the Ember is that he didn't even try to go to the range creep in here. Like, it will be denied again by you, for sure. Right? For sure? Right? Yeah, nice one. And now... What? No, don't do that, bro. You're running low on mana now. I like the attempt, but it's definitely... it is definitely low chance of hitting the Ember. Because the animation itself, or the casting itself of the Power Shot is really obvious. Right? It's really obvious. It's something like the Light Strike array of the Lina, that you can actually see the animation and then you can try to predict it, you know? So be more careful about your Power Shot usage. You can even go for the Sleight of Fist dodge in there, you know? It's still better that you are going to go for the Power Shot and then last set and then harass. It's still better if you utilize your skill that way. See the reduction in there? It's almost nothing. It's really easy to sidestep it. I mean, look at the 1 second and then you think that the enemy will just stand in there? No, it's not going to happen, bro. Unless the enemy is really stupid, he will just stand in there and then welcome your Power Shot with open arms, you know? No, it's not going to happen. You can go now. I think it's better if you did it earlier. See it here one more time. If you do it right now, you will have the time for deny in here, and there's you will have more time into denying it. So now you have the bottle in here. Right. Right. It's fine. You only got the water rune, and then your bottle is incoming. What about the top? The Ember took it. Alright. And then you're actually pushing out the lane now because of the bad aggro. One of the solution in here, Giddy. See it here. Okay. Abuse this one. Alright. This is not applicable. This is applicable to everyone in here. Since you are not seeing anyone in your mid, right? What you can do in here is that you can aggro the creeps while attacking other heroes in the map. When I say other heroes in the map, you can go for attack this Witch Doctor, this Void, this Bounty Hunter, and then this DK. And if you do that, the creeps will aggro you naturally, since the creep aggro is kind of global. And then your creeps, you can manipulate the creeps positioning. Not something like this. You definitely fuck up the creep equilibrium in here. Since the tower is killing your creeps really quickly, the Ember will kind of recover and then farm under tower because of it. So imagine Giddy, if you are just holding the creeps in here and then your range, and then the Ember is only melee hero, right? You can always harass the guy if you do that. The global aggro thing. The creep aggro? Yeah, you're doing the creep aggro, which is fine, but you should try to do it as well in the global presence. Like in a global thing. Like if you're not seeing the Ember, try to do it in the other heroes on the map. See the Ember? The Ember is actually struggling in here. But right now, he's not that having the struggle that much. Because your creep equilibrium is so bad, bro. Look at here, look at your control, and then now you use a lot of mana, and then the creeps are dying again under the tower, right? So it's going to be a rinse and repeat in here. Instead of you having a one-sided lane, it's kind of equal for me because of the way that you I mean, it's of course it's not going to be equal right now because of the actual last hits and then denies, right? But this Ember should not get more than this. Experience, last hits, you know, he should not get more than this. It's a pretty in favor of your Windranger in this matchup. So don't be nice to your enemies, right? If you're stronger than your enemy, keep on flexing about it. Don't give them a chance. I mean, if you watch my game earlier, I'm actually the Abaddon in the Scream. I'm actually stronger than the Mars and the Dark Willow, and that's why I keep on going on them, and then I keep on tilting them, right? Like spray, tip, voice lines, high five, everything, because I'm definitely stronger than them. But then again, I fall off because that's the design of my Abaddon. So yeah, I think that this laning stage could be better for you. It's really the creep equilibrium, the positioning, the management of the creep wave. What will happen in here? It's just going to be a farm fest now. I don't think you will be able to kill this Ember anymore. But earlier, since the Ember is really starved of resources like creeps, experience, bottle charge as well, I think you can definitely pressure the guy and then kill him. Wait, you're actually buying the clarities? Alright, it's fine. So let me fast forward this, Greedy. I think you're going to wait for the javelin before you actually make a move against this Emperor. But I'm telling you right now, even without the javelin, you could definitely make a move to this Emperor. Only if you fix your creep equilibrium, like zone him out. I think it's pretty common to a hero something like a Viper thing, because Viper is really good with that kind of playstyle, like zoning the enemy, harassing the enemy, and then getting the last hits. But it's actually applicable. That playstyle is actually applicable to any hero, given that you have the advantage. Slight, even if it's slight advantage, try to abuse it. Especially that the at this point of the game, the supports are not going to gank you, because they're still winning. They're still busy in their lane, like 6 minutes. Yeah, you're definitely pushing, or maybe you're going to kill him now, right? Because you have the javelin. No. 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 Your top lane is fine. It's tiny and then Snapfire. One of the strongest lane that you could ask for. In the top lane, there's only Bounty Hunter and then there's only Dragon Knight. Dragon Knight, Bounty Hunter, they cannot pressure the tiny and then Snapfire. Your gank and then Rune and then the Haste Rune, for me, it's totally wasted. Because you can just pressure the Ember Spirit with it and then kill the Ember Spirit. If you think about the hero of this game, hold on. If you think about the hero of this game, think about the draft of the enemy. Definitely the Faceless Void is the win condition of the enemy. But how can they activate the Faceless Void? Who's the hero that will create space for the Faceless Void and for their team? The DK is kind of easy to punish when it comes to the space creating. He's not actually doing a lot of damage because DK is just being tanky and then he will just do the stun. The Bounty Hunter could actually do the space creating, but it's not easy for a Bounty Hunter to solo kill someone because he is a Bounty Hunter, right? But when it comes to the Ember Spirit, he is the guy that will actually create a lot of chaos in the game, and then he actually scale really well as well with the items and levels. So you should ask yourself about In the mid game, who's the hero that will create space for them? You know, will fight. It's definitely Ember in this game. Definitely Ember. Not DK, not Bounty Hunter. It's going to be Ember. Who's gonna carry them? Of course, it's going to be Faceless Void. 100%.
Never refuse gold given.
Got my point? In your first rotation? Yeah, you're just AFK farm. You farm this, you go there, you rush this item. I feel like Ember Spirit is so lucky in this game, man. He is so lucky in this game. Like, why would you even go for the focus fire if you're not actually focus firing anyone, right? This is just a wasted skill point for me. Like, bro, just go, just kill the guy. Because if you're pressuring the Ember and then you keep on killing him, most likely he's going to cry for help. Witch Doctor and then Bounty or even DK will join into the mid battle, right? And that's definitely space. So not only you are asserting dominance, you're pressuring the enemy and you're getting farm as well, right? So yeah, I have to fast forward this. This is really passive approach. Really passive game from your Windranger. Way too passive for me. I don't like it. But I like the other mechanics that you did in here. The last hitting, the harassment. Yeah, but I don't like your creep aggro technique and then the creep equilibrium understanding. So you have to improve those. And also the hero concepts like the matchups, right? So see it here. Once the Ember got the levels and then he is activated, he can easily gank lanes, right? He can easily gank lanes, even if he can just remnant away. Yeah, why not? If the Ember Spirit is playing defensive and then using the remnant to run away from you, that means the remnant cannot be used for aggressiveness, like ganking other lanes. You know? And also, Ember Spirit, early game, he doesn't have a lot of mana pull. So if you keep using the Remnant, maybe he's going to go for Remnant TP out as well. And then the TP costs what? 100 gold. Or maybe he will just ferry Clarities. And what's the cost of the Clarity? 50 gold. Even before level 6, you can definitely pressure the Ember. Did you see, or did you remember this one earlier when you took the rune in here and then your creep aggro in here, you just let the creeps die? If that didn't happen, if you just control the area, the lane in here, that Ember will not get level 6, will not even get level 5. So yeah, that's what I see in your laning stage. Even if you got like 4.6k, it should not be 4.6k. It should be more than this, and then the Ember should have lower farm than this. That's my expectation about this game in particular. So even if I can't kill him, I just force him to waste Remnant and maybe he doesn't have any go for a kill. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Again, the mana pool of the Ember, right? It's so expensive early. He got like 500 mana and then active Remnant is 150. He should be using that for Flame Guard for farming, right? But since he's not using it for Flame Guard, he's using it for running away. And therefore, he cannot really play aggressive because going for Flame Guard build and then with no mana for Remnant, you cannot kill anyone because enemy will just outrun you or get away from you. It's a good kill on the Bounty Hunter. It seems like you really hated the Bounty Hunter. This is the second time that you killed the Bounty Hunter, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, yeah, that's true. It's the second time. But then again, it should not be the Bounty Hunter dying. Like, the Bounty Hunter is not going to carry this game in the mid game. He's not going to create space. I mean, he can try to create space like hunting the couriers. I'm talking about the sprays that that is going to pressure you in the game, like, you know, kill threats. Ember is really high threat. He can always go to other lanes and then go back to his lane, and he can scale well. Yeah, you can go 12 minutes before you even go for the focus fire play. 12 minutes. That's how passive you are when it comes to the matchup. Ember versus Windranger. Any questions so far, Giddy? Are we all good? Questions so far? Ah, refill bottle. He even added the Tumbler's toy. You're actually tracked. Maybe try to add the maybe buy detection again. You did it earlier, right? No one actually roamed this area. Go for power shot play into this camp. I mean, there's still a lot of neutral items to take or to find. Ocean Heart. I will actually recommend going for Ocean Heart for your Windranger, because for sure you're going to roam or you're going to play in the river, and the bonus will kick in, and also the stats is actually better than the just 200 mana for me, because Windranger is not really that tanky. You only have like 1200 HP, and now he got like Maelstrom 13 minutes. With no boots. See it there? Maelstrom. Orb of Corrosion. No boots. No pressure. From your Windranger, and then now you're being pressured with this Sleight of Fists. You're definitely stronger earlier, but you just did not take advantage of it. And then you're going to kill this guy for sure. Alright, 2 kills. Ember's not playing. Alright. Get the Blink Dagger, 40 minutes in. It's a good fight for you, for sure. But a Tiny died. That's fine. So now you have your Blink Dagger. What's next? Play passive, of course. Why not? Invi Rune, where's the detection? Nice! Nice kill. You should tip him, because he didn't run away with Remnant. And Mitch Doctor in here, shoving the lane. Yep. And then going to top again. Remember the hero concept that I talked about earlier, right? Who's gonna carry the game? Who's gonna create space for the team? Nice. That's a nice escape right there. Even if you are killing those guys, you are wasting so much resources. The Faceless Void is actually having a good time. If it's me playing the Windranger, I would strongly recommend that you're going to gank the Faceless Void instead of the DK or the top lane. Basically, I will not play in the top lane. I will keep on chasing the Faceless Void. So yeah, you got my point in there, Giddy. I definitely wanted to go for the Faceless Void because the Void is going to carry the game. And also, maybe you don't know that he doesn't have Chronosphere. He used it earlier in bottom. So that means if you go for the Faceless Void, you Shackle Shot, and then you go for Focus Fire, this Faceless Void is dead. You can go for Time Walk, but you can just go for Windrun and then chase him down, right? And then kill him. You don't need to play top lane, bro. Trust me, you don't need it. This is not needed. It's a good kill. They are good kills, but there is a better kill, which is the Faceless Void, and it's more impactful because that's their carry. You already win the mid because you managed to kill the Ember Spirit, right? But at the end of the day, the Faceless Void is still in there, uncontested. 18 minutes. I think it was about 18 minutes in. I realized I need to kill FV Faceless Void more. That's way too late, Giddy. for me, before you even play the game, like run your lane, you should have a game plan already. Like, all right, this is what I'm going to do in the early game. This is what I'm going to do in the mid game and such. Just go for blink and then. Nah, you're good. Soul miss. Hope you're dead.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Ads? There's ads? I didn't see it.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
What is it? Isn't it offlane role to ask him help to gank after ulti? I mean, yeah, partly it's the offlane role. Or since the guy in bottom is seeing the spells that is being used, partly it is actually, it should be their call that offlane. Let's say I'm the offlane. I will say, guys, the Faceless Void don't have Chronosphere. Let's kill this guy. He doesn't have a way to escape, you know? Partly it is the offlane's job. Partly. About that, okay, but now it's good, right? So I'll go back. Okay, I'll go back. If there is no more ads. We're good? So let's go back in here. Before you even die in here, right? I'm actually talking, or let's see it here. So see it here, Giddy. You actually have an info about the enemy in here, like the witch doctor thing. It's either you go YOLO play, or you will do this kind of play. Like, you're kind of trying to go on the Ember Spirit, and then when you realize that you're being outnumbered, you just decided to run away. You just decided to run away. Why would you run away? If it's me, I have no other choice but to fight. Stay in there. I got maledicted already. Stay, and then they don't have any way of canceling your attacks. Like halberd or stun, no more, because the witch doctor uses it. See it here one more time. Let's go for a free camera. See it here. Instead of running away, just fight. Fight with your focus fire. Maybe you could kill this Ember Spirit.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Well, she said, I made her happy today by being punctual in fetching her. So, she gave me a go signal.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
But I think it's just today. That's it. So yeah, about this one, Giddy, like what I mentioned, you should be going on the since you're activated, you should play aggressive. And then priority hero target. Not the Ember. If you can kill the Faceless Void, go for it.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are
Wait,
fortified.
you actually backpack your dust? If you actually have your dust in there ready,
Tower is under
see it here? 1.7, 1.3? You can actually blink in there, win run, dust, and then focus fire, and then kill the guy. Nothing else can help him. If you recognize that one. I mean, the bounty hunter recognized that you're TPing, so that's one thing. But you didn't recognize that you can still kill him by TPing like that. Now you're here, you're going to be late. You even smoke yourself, even though it's obvious that you're coming in the bottom because the bounty hunter scouted you. You went for Ember, it's fine, it's a good kill because your team killed the Faceless Void. Going to fight for more? Power shot? Bottle! Use your bottle! And then why your camera angle is so far, man? Why? See it here. See it here, Giddy. Alright. No more Ember. No more Ember, no more Dragon Tail, no more Shuriken Toss, no more Precious Void. And then the Witch Doctor uses spells in there, in that area. So, my question is, why you're playing so far? Like, as if they have more damage coming in. No, they have no more. Why are you running away? This bounty hunter, you're afraid of that guy? Look at your camera angle, and then look at your hero positioning itself. You're way too far from the fight, even though there's nothing more that will happen. Like, no more spells that is going to be used. It's only the second set of the spells, like the Shuriken Toss, Cracks, Dragon Tail, Breathe Fire, and that's it. But no more damage. I don't know why you're playing so conservatively. Really passive, man. Laning, passive, mid-game, passive. Why you're scared? They have nothing. I'm telling you, they have no spells. You have to be mindful about the spells that they are using, and then the heroes that are still alive. If it's only Bounty Hunter and then DK with no spells, and then the Witch Doctor uses spells earlier, there's no more threats that can kill you in there. Right? No more. Don't be afraid. Play like Ancient, man. You're not going to Divine if you play like that. Like you don't count the spells that is being used. No, you're not going to reach Divine or even Immortal with that. You have to be mindful about every little details. Those little details could turn the game around, could turn the fight around. It would be life or death situation as well for most cases. This guy is dead. Definitely dead. Yeah. I'm actually kind of afraid in there, like maybe you'll stay too close and then you'll get stunned and then he will survive. It's a good thing that you actually went out, because that shows that you're aware of the spell of the DK. So now you just need to be consistent about the spell usage in a team fight, not just in one-on-one scenario like that. There is the anticipation. I like it. I like the anticipation in there. Again, your hero target move. Why would you go for Ember? Ember doesn't have a game. You should go for Void in there. See it here? I mean, Void is dead, which is fine. Nice Chrono. I mean, see it here. I'll tell you why it's bad to go on Ember. First of all, he's not going to Chrono you. This guy is rooted, this guy is going to be controlled by your Trend Protector, and then there will be the Meteor Hammer. So let's take a look in the bigger picture in here. If you go to this Void instead, you can even stun him, like in this tree in here, with the Shackle Shot, and then maybe the range is going to be enough that you can land hits into him while inside the Chrono. So not only you're going to save the Snapfire, you're going to kill the Faceless Void as well, because he doesn't have Time Walk anymore, right? No more escape from this guy. He can try to use the time dilation, but that's it. It's still going to die from you, right? So, you can definitely kill this guy, 100%. Also here, the Ember is going to be controlled, right? Your team is near, so this is a bit overkill when it comes to this area of the map, like the awareness of what should be the fight going to be. See it here, even without you in there, that Ember will be controlled. But again, you could actually save the Snapfire, because the Snapfire have an ulti that can actually turn the game around as well, that fight around. Snapfire is actually a good hero as well in the fight, but you just abandoned the Snapfire because you got greedy and then you even went for the Ember Spirit, which is not the highest priority target. You should. What? You're using your BKB to this DK? That's a wasted BKB for me.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
But yeah, do you get my point about that clash, Giddy? Second team fight now on your Windranger game. I'm not impressed about the result or about how you move around. So yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm not really impressed about what happened with your fights. But yeah, how to get out of Archon? You win and then you get legend. But when it comes to the skills, I don't know because I don't see your gameplay, Matt. Maybe give me a replay as well, so I will see your skill. This replay of Giddy, it's definitely a problem of presence of mind, like spell usage, hero mashup as well and such. Like spell commitment, which hero to target in a clash, which hero should be saved in a clash, those kind of things. Most helpful advice ever. I mean, he's asking me general question like how to get out of this, so I'm giving him general answer as well, right? But yeah, in reality, Matt, even if I give you generic advices, it's not going to be helpful. Because I don't even see your game, so I don't know your habits. I don't know the bad things that you're doing. How can we fix the bad... What? Who popped that smoke? Is that your Magnus? Your friend popped the smoke? No, it's not. Unfriend this guy, unparty this guy. What the fuck? Like, it's within the vision of the creep. What is the rank of this guy? Sorajuro. No, it's not immortal. What the fuck is that guy doing? Smoking like that, wasting smoke. It's really obvious, man. You don't need to hide in there because they know that you smoke. This is really bullshit. Like, why are you even hiding? And yeah, the enemy is so stupid as well. Bro, they smoke in there. I don't get it. Is this the usual game in Ancient Bracket? What? And then again, so let's go back in time, okay? Because I'm getting tilted. Like disappointment after disappointment, shits after shits. Let's go here. So, the problem is that it's a really bad smoke. It is really predictable that you smoke like that, unless you're going to TP in the mid lane like altogether. It's next level, or even TP to bottom. It's really next level, because you are letting the enemy think that you are still in the top lane, and then you're going to invade the triangle because of that smoke. It's really obvious. But yeah, after that stupid smoke, yeah, you even revealed yourself by the power shot thing. So now, the enemy actually know your positioning in here, right? Because you use your power shot from here to here. The angle, it gives you the it gives info to the enemy. But then again, look at this. What the fuck is this? Why is he even going in here? Like, the Trent showed up, the Windranger showed up, and then there's a smoke in here, right? Why would he go like this? This is so bad. And then
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
it's really bad, man. I mean, for me in here, Giddy, for me in here, even if you just stun the DK in here, even if you just stun the DK and you did not commit the focus fire, this DK is going to go down. Why? Because there is a Trend Protector, there is a Snap Fire as well, there is the Magus, there's a Tiny. This focus fire play that you did in here, this is an overkill for the DK. because not only you committed your BKB in there as well, you use your cooldown, the focus fire, and then now they're fighting. What is that RP? Wait, what? What happened? What the fuck? So this focus fire again is really useless. What you can do in here is that you go for the shotgun shot in here, and then you disengage, like retreat, fake retreat, and then wait for the enemy to react and then throw themselves, right? So since you go on the dark in the Dragon Knight in here, the Faceless Void showed up as a reaction. Like do you know the save your friend or your teammate syndrome? That kind of feeling, all right? So it's pretty common. It always happens, even in the Immortal bracket. So for me, you should go for blink in here, stun, and then let your team do the job in here. Because not only you have the vision, this guy is being stunned as well. You have the Trend Protector, you have the Snap Fire, and reset basically. And then you can actually go for focus fire on this guy. So if you focus fire on the Faceless Void, he will be forced to go for the Chronosphere and then save himself. Also, if he will not do that, and if your team recognizes that you focus fire the Faceless Void, the Magnus will not hesitate. He will just immediately go for RP on the Void. Do you get my point in there? It's really small details. Like every small details counts in those games. So this is a miscommunication, right? Because you waited for so long, you're not in a shape to fight right now because you committed your focus fire and then you committed your BKB way too early, and then the target that you went for is a fucking Dragon Knight. It's just a Dragon Knight. That Dragon Knight is useless. What he will do is just blink in, stun, that's it, and then tank spell. So Witch Doctor in here, alright. We can keep going. Disengage, no more. No BKB, scouted by track, no more. So the only thing that you got in that specific fight is Dragon Knight and then tier 1. Dragon Knight and then tier 1. And then the cost is what? Your BKB charge, your Magnus, Chronosphere, that's a good one. But overall, I think it could do better. It could be better result for me. Yeah, you should go for soft commit only. Don't play full baboon. You know, when you see hero, you kill hero. No, don't play like that. You're not Crusader. You're ancient. I expect ancient things from you. Don't say that I see hero, I kill hero. You know, kind of ogre type of gameplay. Don't be like that. Think what are the possibilities. Think how you can maximize your potential. I mean, in the first place, it shouldn't happen. Like, they saw your smoke, right? It's so stupid for them to actually fight that off. And see them again. They don't have Chronosphere. They don't have Chronosphere. They don't have Vision, and then the Faceless Void is actually showing in the top, and then they're still fighting. And your Tiny died, of course. Nothing unusual. But yeah, I think at this point, Giddy, I don't have anything else to, or I think we don't have anything else to learn from here. It's going to be a rinse and repeat process. Another thing. Null. Remove that null and then get some dust of appearance, man. I mean, you've been doing that earlier, but why you're not doing it anymore? Do you think that in late game, the bounty hunter is not going to use the shadow walk? No, it's still the same thing. So keep doing it, man. Be consistent about it. It's still a an investment, you know. You waste 80 golds and then you get like 300 golds from killing the bounty hunter. I think it's about to be marketable. What? What are you talking about, bro? It will be dirt cheap, not the cosmetic item. That's why I got confused because I don't really care about cosmetics. Flashbang RP, yeah, the immortal thing. So yeah, Giddy, so far, or I wonder, right now, at this point of the analysis, do you have any question for me? Because I feel like we have nothing else to learn from here. That's what I feel. It's going to be, yeah, see it there? See this shit right here? Your Magnus could have lived. Your Tiny could have lived if you go for the Faceless Void. And then if your Magnus is alive, your Tiny is alive, the Ember cannot do shit. Yeah, it's really a rinse and repeat process, bro. Question so far, Giddy. Question. I want questions. Because if you guys if you don't have question, I'm going to end the this one. Question. Giddy or the others, any question? See Ember, kill Ember. I mean, I think we should use see hero, kill hero instead. Because whenever you see hero, like, or maybe useless hero, kill useless hero. So yeah, that basically confirms that you don't have any questions to me, right? You don't have any questions to me, Giddy? Alright, so I'm going to end the replay analysis in here. I think I've always been playing Windranger as a hero that just quickly kills one core. Yeah, but the core that you're killing is not actually that important. So that's something that you need to fix. Don't just go for easy kill. I mean, going for Faceless Void is still an easy kill for me in there. It's still an easy kill. You just need to do it. Alright, so thank you for your time, Giddy. Hope you learned a lot from the replay analysis. Hope that you don't take it personally. I'm just mad about those things, man. Like, in my games, if it happened, I'm so happy. Why? Because we're stomping the enemy, and then the enemy is so bad, we're laughing at them, you know? GG, good luck and have fun with your games, Giddy. And I guarantee you, if you follow those things, if you fix those things, I guarantee you can reach Divine.